A little over 20 years ago, Lori and I moved here to the Kansas City area from Indianapolis. That was the initial leap of faith that we took. We'd been feeling like God was calling us to plant a church for some time. We'd been reading and researching, but it's one thing to know God wants you to do something. It's another thing to actually take the leap, and that was what moving here really represented to us. Another part of that leap was the fact that when we moved here, we didn't know anybody. I mean, we did have the Christian Evangelizing Association of Kansas, which is a group of non-denominational churches that pool their resources to help churches start in the state of Kansas. They were funding us. They promised a salary for 2 years, but they had also said that after 2 years, if you're not successful, we're thrilled that we did this venture together, but the money's going to dry up, and that was really clear. And so for us, the leap of faith is: could we do this, and could we be financially self-supporting in 2 years? That was a big thing. We had come here hoping that we'd be able to come and have a multiple staff, because we felt like the vision that God had given us would be best suited to having multiple people on staff to begin with, from right out of the chutes. Because of a chain of events and just circumstances related to moving here, that was impossible. We didn't have a multiple staff. So part of the leap of faith for us involved that God would bring us volunteers who shared our vision and who were willing to commit to working together to make SouthWoods a reality. And so when I think back to those early days of 20 years ago, and even the days present, there's so many steps of faith involved on the part of just this church, just as it's true in our individual lives. So this has been one great big adventure of faith for us.